But where people is find motivation from, Dread. Like, boy, you know to do this thing every week. And I know people will probably get tired of hearing about it, right? But it is what it is. So the question today is, what do you do for motivation? How do you self-motivate? Today we get into it. Sometimes it seems hard when we look at the world around us and so much is going on. You know, you have people showing their lives, and sometimes you're wanting that lifestyle. And then in other cases, some people just following the news and watching everything that's going on in the world and how everything seems to be falling apart. And it's like, what's the point? Why? Why are we doing this? So how do you self-motivate? Let's talk about it.
Who could tell it like me? This is my life, my show. Only God can tell it. This is my life, my show. Only God can tell it for me. My life, my show. Only God can tell it. This is my life, my show. Only God can tell it for me. My show.
What time of the day you always get motivated? In most cases, it happens in the morning time. No, not when I wake up. Like, I know some people, I've heard about people who 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, they waking up with inspiration. Nah, bro, my sleep, I like to sleep when I could. But 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, ain't no inspiration for me. Every now and again, I might have that thing happen where 3, 4 o'clock, I wake up and it's like wide awake and I there hit. But for the most part, my motivation comes, let's say, around between 9 and 11 a.m. But I know sometimes I'd be awake, right? And then this awesome idea is hitting. I'd be like, boy, I wish I was home right now to start working on this or to execute this, right? By the time you get off, your mind's so exhausted. The only thing you want to do is see your bed. That's when I recall that my motivation happened. I'm sitting at work and I want to, like, I'm in this mindset of I want to do this right now. Right now, I want to do this. And I know that there are those authors and motivational speakers who might say, oh, write it down and come back to it. I find that to be very hard for me. And, you know, because at the end of the day, when you're done working, when you've already faced the world and more or less mentally exhausted your brain, at the end of the day you just want to kind of just go home and go sleep. But I saw a meme the other day basically talking about if you could wake up at 7 a.m. and make somebody else's dream become a reality, then you should be able to wake up at 5 a.m. and make your dream a reality. That's a powerful saying because we do it for other people, and the thing is, we want so much for ourselves, but when it comes to putting in that work to get where we want to get for ourselves, we give it the bare minimum. I want you to take a minute and just think about the person that you might be working for. Now, some people are very privileged and they have been afforded the opportunity and their reality has more or less been given to them. So there are those few people that inherit that luxury to not have to work or have to work as hard. But then there are those people, when you really look at their situation, who put in the blood, sweat, and tears to make their business a reality, to make their dream a reality. And so if you take a moment to just sit and analyze your workplace and think about all that had to go into it to get it to the place of where it is right now, then you need to understand that, hey, hard work is what it takes to get to where you want to be. So now that you understand and know it's a lot of hard work involved, how are you going to motivate to keep at it, to keep chipping away? And that's the next thing too. When I think about chipping away, when I look at the greats, the great artists,
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, heroes in a half shell, turtle power.
If y'all ain't catch that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle reference, y'all need to go back to art history class and go look up who the greats are. It was Donatello, Raphael, Michelangelo, and Leonardo. There's much more greats out there in the art world, but those are 4 of the main, I don't even know if I can say, you know what? Anyway, yeah, that's the greats. The Teenage
Mutant Ninja Turtles.
have you ever tried to chisel a rock, chisel a stone, and actually bring it to life? Now, I've chiseled wood before. And, you know, this was a long time ago, but I've chiseled wood before and was able to get different forms out of it. But when it comes to chiseling stone, that's not an easy task to actually chisel and bring something to life. It's kind of like our life. You have to chisel away at it. You got to make sure that your chisels are sharp, and you got to make sure that your focus is on point, because nothing comes easy in life. Nothing. You have to work for it. You have to earn it. And if you want it bad enough, then you're going to motivate yourself to do it. It's that simple. I was talking to my daughter, I think that was yesterday morning, Monday. Yeah. Anyway, I was talking to her yesterday morning, and I sent a message inside our family group with my kids and their mom, and I was like, "Good morning, family. I hope that you guys have an awesome day and be safe out there, be positive, be productive, and I love y'all." So then my daughter sends a message back, and she was like, "I gotta go to school." And a heartbreak, a broken heart emoji. And I said, I was like, "Baby girl, listen, unfortunately, or fortunately, however you want to look at it, this is what's going to be happening for the rest of your life for some time now. You still got basically 4 years to go in school, so Monday morning is going to happen whether you like it or not." And I said to her that, you have to change your attitude and your mindset pertaining to Mondays, and not looking at it as, "Oh my God, I got to do this again," but be like, "Okay, you know what? This is the reality of things. Get it done. It is what it is. This is life. This is what I have to do." And I said, you see what it is that you don't like, and so now, as you get older and as you get wiser, you have to create an avenue for yourself, so that, all right, I don't want to get up early on a Monday morning, and I don't want to go to work, and I don't want to go to school, so you got to make an opportunity for yourself. You got to motivate yourself, and you got to be like, "This is going to be done in a few hours, and I'll be back to relaxation." We have to get out of that mindset of just kind of depressed and defeated and like, "Oh my God, this is all it is to life." It's all it is to your life at that particular moment, until you make that change within and say, I don't want to do this no more.
I don't wanna do this anymore.
And then just get into what it is that you really want to do. I forgot which episode it was where I talked about acknowledge it, accept it, and let it go. This is basically the same thing when it comes to motivation. You understand that this is not favorable for me right now. I don't want to be doing this. So now I got to try to figure it out. And then there's enough motivational videos and books and audio podcasts and stuff like that you can set on a daily basis. You can get your daily dose of motivation. When you find yourself getting in that negative mindset or negative mind frame, you have to switch your thoughts quickly. And I used to read that a lot in self-help, self-motivational book. Change the negative mindset. As soon as a negative thought enters, as soon as a depressing thought enters, try to fill it with something positive. You wake up in the morning and say to yourself 15 things that you're thankful for, 5 things that you're thankful for, or however much things you're thankful for. Just say it out loud. I'm thankful to be alive. I'm thankful for my bed. I'm thankful for my soft pillows and my warm blanket. I'm thankful for comfort. I'm thankful for, I said, a roof over my head. I'm thankful for coffee. I'm thankful for my vehicle that I drive, even though it's a hoopty. I'm thankful for the clothes I wear. I'm thankful for the job that I have. I'm thankful for life. I'm thankful for my 5 senses. I'm thankful that I'm fully functioning. And what I've found with acknowledging and being grateful, and again, all of this has been a new journey for me over the past couple months, within the last year, right? And what I've found is that the more that I acknowledge what I'm thankful for, verbally, audibly, I realize that, you know what, things get better, things get easier. So, you got to be thankful, man. You got to be thankful. Don't get irate, agitated, frustrated over life. Life is too short to take it so seriously. At the end of the day, ain't none of us getting out of this life. You think you got forever, but you don't. And so why spend all of your time worrying about tomorrow, worrying about what you don't have? Be thankful for what you have. Be thankful for who's in your life. And when you do these small things, then self-motivation becomes so much easier. It becomes so much easier. So now moving forward, when you wake up in the morning, before you pick up your phone and before you put your feet on the ground, do it step by step. Lay in your bed, feel the pillows, feel the warmth. If you have somebody lying next to you, feel their presence. Just feel. And as you feel, you say, I'm thankful for. You open your eyes. I'm thankful that I can see. If you're thinking in your head, I'm thankful that I can hear the voice in my head speaking right now. Meaning that I'm sane, meaning that I'm present, meaning that I have a conscience. I'm thankful for breathing. As you turn and you sit up in your bed, I'm thankful that I'm mobile. Because there are people out there who they need the help of somebody to sit up. They need the help of somebody to get around. That's where the motivation starts. Motivation starts, self-motivation starts in acknowledging the things that you're thankful for. And then once you do that, it's all good. So when you find yourself getting in a negative headspace, think about what you got. Keep replacing those negative thoughts. Just as quickly as you can have a negative thought enter your head, it's just as quick as you can have a positive thought enter your head. Simple as that. So anyways, people, I am done with my few minutes of fame. I hope that you guys grasp something from this. Yeah, you see? Peace out. We got link. Yes,
my life, my show. My views, my truth. Only I can tell it for me.
My show.